My dear friends, you are now about to enter the nerve center to the entire Snoot galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dwight's Rides. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you will enjoy it. I think you will. More does not mean better. A longer life is not a better life. This seems like a good time for a drink, and a cold calculated speech with sinister overtones about politics, order, kinship and power. But speeches are for campaigning. Now is the time for action. The first and most oppressive lie ever uttered was the Song of Freedom. Every version of us has spent every version of all of our lives in one infinite crib, built around one infinite baby. That baby is all of you. None of them have to be responsible, all victims of yourselves. But the fact is, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about yourself, like that makes it okay. You need to be better. You live on a planet of infinite possibility, poor you. What more do you want? What more could the universe possibly owe you? That voice inside you, the one that tells you that you are worthless and stupid. It does not go away. You are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the alcohol, or the drugs, or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your career, or when you were a kid. It's you. You sellouts all kill me. I would hate you more than the imaginary gods and powers you worship, if there was any point. You can't help it. You were bred for it. You combine, honestly, the ugliness inside all of us, but it won't make you whole. You are blind to the world, and no one can help you with that. That is your birthright and there is no cure for that. You have no idea how far you have all gone to supply meet demand. It isn't an infinite version of us, it is just an infinite smear of one shitty human race, attached to us infinitely, through our weakness and our forgiveness. Those with an IQ below 80 are counterproductive to hire. That is 13.5% of the population. 99.87% of the population have an IQ lower than 140. Those with an IQ lower than 130 cannot comprehend subjects with more than 3 variable input factors. Those with an IQ above 140 can manage 4 to 5 factors. This may go over your head. Luckily, I have had lifetimes of simplifying subjects for others. If your IQ is below 140, do not try and advise others. Free speech only serves to promulgate the false idea that the people's voices are heard, or even deserve to be. This false sense of security lulls the ignorant to sleep with a lullaby of their own delusional materialistic nature. That is the world we live in. The stark reality is, whatever advice you give is doomed to cause more harm than good. It is the failure to accept the ugliness inside of you all. Your infinite ingress of ignorance. So many willing to fight and die for what they believe to be true, when the reality always is, when you fire the first shot, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die. You don't know whose children are going to scream and burn. How many hearts will be broken? How many lives shattered? How much blood will spill? Before everybody does what they were always going to have to do from the very beginning. Sit down and talk. The stroking of your ego to the point where so many feel comfortable to offer their input, or to advise and judge others. I thought I would have to kill every single one of you to get what I needed. Lucky for you, my will is greater than your weakness. The encountering of truth is the hardest thing any of you will ever face. It opens your heart, it breaks it open. It will never stop trying to throw you. There is no other way off. We are all equal. However, that does not mean that everyone is equally right. There is no way to stop that heartbreak. You cry. Everything will disintegrate and be gone. Everything is hopeless. Where you are is everything. It is good. Hope tortures you. Hope is saying there is something more, something greater. It is the prison you built for yourselves. We are all so lucky to be on this earth. All we have to do is accept our own weakness, our hopelessness. Think how many chase for wanting more clothes, technology, houses, money, more. Never satiated, never logical. So many are controlled by the media, governments, banks and large corporations. These businesses, governments, banks, media and institutions are nothing but symbols given power by the masses. The corruption and flaws and bottlenecks in businesses exists due to everyone. Each bad deed, each shitty law unchanged and detachment from logic made is done by people. Each one of you. Most of the bad stuff that happens in this world is not some wicked plot or nefarious scheme of masons, gods, devils etc. to control the world. It is down to all of you. Greedy, stupid, horny goons, grabbing at shit. Hoping it will press that little button in your brain that says okay, you are happy now. Of course it is carried out by all of you. Who else could it be? Encouraged by all of you. Supported and ran by all of you. It is all just a meaningless game. You are grinding in a meaningless game. Get a grip. You think of me as evil because I am sick of all of you. So many blaming and putting guilt on others, when seriously, I say this with the utmost wisdom and honesty, most of you are vile degenerates. So many, allowing themselves to be controlled as long as they are told that they are doing a good job and that their opinion matters. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody is going to die. There is no meaning or inherent value to all of life. None of you are special. You do not have a unique soul. There is nothing unique about you. You are all uninspiringly irrelevant. You think it is just intelligence holding you back? No. We are things that labor under the illusion of having self, programmed with total assurance that we are all somebody, when in fact we are all nobody. The system is here now, whereby I can change humanity forever. Tonight it stops mattering. To all those who disagree, you are wrong, and I know more than you. I did not ask for help. I did not see anything as greater than. I worked and worked learning every day and now, I don't need your approval or acceptance to implement my consensus. You won't like it, but you don't have a say. Dwight Snoot on record.